In the unpredictable world of the entertainment industry, the rise to fame can be swift, but so can the fall from grace. Bongani Fassie, a name once associated with promise and talent, experienced a turbulent period in his career that saw him grappling with personal struggles and public scrutiny. In this video, we delve into the challenges that led to the downfall of Bongani Fassie and his journey towards redemption. Now, without further ado, let's get started with this video. Bongani Fassie was born on the 26th of August 1985. He is prominent for being the only son of the late South African singer, songwriter and dancer Brenda Fassie. Bongani spent most of his time as a child with his mother. His mother was known for abusing substances such as cocaine and alcohol. Being around her as a child may have influenced Bongani's substance abuse as an adult.
I saw the pain and the anguish that my mom had, been through in the music industry. I just never thought that was going to happen to me. I hated drugs.
Sure, okay.
I hated drugs so much. Even watching my mom do drugs, I hated it so much.
Okay.
But then, at some point, I got accustomed to it.
Bongani's initial steps into the music industry was met with a lot of excitement and high expectation. As the son of the legendary South African pop icon Brenda Fassie, Bongani was already in the spotlight from a young age. His early collaboration and solo ventures showcased his musical skills, charisma, which eventually earned him a dedicated following. Initially, Brenda wanted Bongani to become a lawyer so he could defend all that she achieved in the music industry, but Bongani was determined to become a musician. At first, he joined his father's band, the Big Dudes, which were Brenda Fassie's official band in the 1980s. Joining the band proved to be very beneficial in terms of growing and shaping Bongani's musical skills as he learned how to play various instruments. Bongani plays congas, drums, piano, and guitar. Bear in mind, he is also a self-taught producer. Earlier in 1996, he released his album called The African Boys. Things changed in 2004 when Brenda passed out in her home in Bongani and was sent to Sunning Hill Hospital. She experienced a cardiac arrest at first, but subsequently it was revealed that an asthma attack had caused her to enter a state of coma. According to the post-mortem report, Brenda's coma was brought by an overdose of cocaine she had taken a night before she collapsed. She stopped breathing, which caused brain damage from oxygen deprivation. She passed away when she was 39 years old and Bongani was only 19 years old at the time. As his mother passed away, DJ Reddy D called Lance Steer, the owner of Ghetto Rough Records, one of South Africa's most successful independent record labels at the time, and asked him to take Bongani after his wing. After spending 2.5 weeks looking for Bongani, according to Lance, they finally met at his mother's house in Bongani, where Bongani was throwing a party with Dalez and his friends. And that was the beginning of their love-hate relationship. Shortly after that, they formed the group Josie, which was created with a lot of influence from their mentor and label owner Lance Steer. The group became popular in the mid-2000s and was one of the faces of South African hip-hop in the mainstream. Their sound was innovative and different from rappers like Pro Kid, Double HP, and Squatter Camp, who were also big in the mainstream at the time. Bongani was the producer of the group and sang multiple choruses. His production skills were perhaps his most creative side, as he was probably the first South African producer to successfully use the auto-tune plugin, which was only famous for being used by artists such as T-Pain and Lil Wayne. The rap group Josie collapsed in 2010 and everybody went their separate ways. However, the pressures of living up to his mother's legacy and the never-ending scrutiny of media took a toll on Bongani. His early success was made by personal struggles, including the battles of substance abuse and mental health issues. These challenges began to affect his career, leading to cancelled performances and missed opportunities.
And I tried to commit suicide. Not once, I failed. Twice.
No.
I failed. Thrice. I failed. So the third time, and it hurt. I mean, drinking detergents, and that's when the light came on. So maybe it wasn't I was supposed to be dead long ago, yes?
As his personal life unraveled, Bongani's professional reputation suffered as well. Negative headlines began to overshadow his music, and fans were left disappointed by his erratic behavior and inconsistent output. It became clear that the young artist was in the midst of a downward spiral that threatened to destruct his music career. According to him, Bongani spent about 4 million on drugs. On an episode of I Blew It, he revealed that he blew about 10 to 15 million from his mother's inheritance.
Bongs has born more than 10, bruh, you know? Bongs has been living, bruh.
10, 15 million, maybe. My distribution account was 25 million. I was supposed to get 25 million. But,
the South African media and public were unforgiving in their scrutiny of Bongani's struggles. Their comparison to his mother's iconic career only intensified the pressure on him to succeed. The artist found himself in harsh glare of the spotlight, with every misstep dissected and criticized. Public perception of Bongani's talent and potential began to warn on his personal issues continued to make headlines. The industry that had once embraced him now seemed hesitant to support him, and opportunities that were once there became scarce. Despite the challenges he faced, Bongani refused to give up on his dreams. Recognizing the need for a fresh start, he sought out for help on his substance abuse and worked on improving his mental health. These personal battles were not easy, but they were marked by the beginning of his journey towards redemption. In the midst of adversity, Bongani found solace in the music again. He returned to the studio with a renewed determination, channeling his experiences into his work. His music began to reflect his journey with lyrics that conveyed struggles he had faced and hope for a bright future. When he came back, he released a diss track called Stretcher, on which he dissed Dalez, JR, Mags, aka Kespanyo Vest, and KO. His attempt to diss the rappers did not impress the public. In fact, it angered them. After the release of Stretcher, the song generated a lot of Twitter attention and it was trending for 2 days. But ever since then, Bongani's music has not been taken seriously by South African music fans. He was described as a cloud chaser by many people on social media, including his ex-label boss, Lance Steer. His following song did not earn the same praise or receive as much radio exposure as his earlier songs when he was signed to Ghetto Rough. Bongani has been on various television shows in the past, but he has not been releasing music like he used to. One of the things that perhaps messed up Bongani was the ownership split of his mother's estate. Chico Twala, who was Brenda Fassie's manager and producer until her death, owns 75% of her catalogue. According to Chico, he says that he wrote and produced majority of Brenda Fassie's songs. In 2018, Bongani Fassie was trying to do a documentary about the life of his mother, but Chico Twala stopped him via a court case because his company owns the rights to Brenda Fassie's music.
I am gonna be doing Brenda's movie, so that's coming. That's in the works.
You're doing it.
It's in progress right now.
The Brenda Fassie movie is
biopic.
coming. Biopic
Yeah.
is coming.
And
Here's a clip of Chico Twala stating that Bongani Fassie signed Brenda's music rights to his company.
Brenda Fassie, anything to do with her estate or her music, or in terms of doing a film, who has those rights?
We, Zinger and Leachona. Leachona is my company.
Okay.
Zinger, it's a company in Randburg. We have the rights. We were given the rights by Bongani Fassie and the estate.
Okay.
We have the rights.
The downfall of Bongani Fassie served as a cautionary tale about the harsh realities of fame and the pressures that can accompany a famous legacy. However, it also highlights the resilience of human spirit and the power of redemption. Bongani's willingness to confront his demons and seek help is a testament to his strength and determination. While the road to redemption is not without its challenges, Bongani's story reminds us that it is possible to overcome adversity and rebuild one's life and career. As he continues his journey, his experiences serve as an inspiration to others facing similar struggles, showing that even in the darkest moments, there is a potential for a bright future. For Wave Entertainment, I am KapiTeezy. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Tell us what do you like the most about Bongani Fassie. What do you think about his downfall? Do you think perhaps he's gonna make a comeback to the music industry in the future? I don't know, but you guys let me know what you think about his career so far. Tell us what you think about his mother's movie, or if it's ever gonna come out, in the comment section. Until next time guys, thanks for watching. Love you long time.